Everything that is born is perfect, no? Who says otherwise? What says otherwise? Everything that is born is perfect. So what happens? What happened, you see? Why is your world so imperfect then? Why do you have judgments, preferences? What is it that makes changes to your perceived ways of this world? Every single thing that is born is new and perfect. Until the mind says otherwise. Mind's the guilty one, you see. Put mind on the stand. Put mind on the stand. Guilty, Your Honour. What gives mind the right to say it's perfect or imperfect? It's a very simple question. Very worthy question. Who am I asking? Am I asking the mind about the mind, or am I asking something far more deeper, far more intellectual? Because the mind is no intellect, you see. The mind only knows what it teaches itself. The mind's intellect is based on what it knows. Yeah? A child is born. It's beautiful. Perfect. Tears come. Love comes. One version of tiny mind says, check that child. It's got rather big ears. Already it's flawed. You see? Mind's way out of this is to say, it's just a joke, you know. It's important we make differences. It's important we see good and bad. So the child's ears is there, are they good or bad? It depends on the individual, you see. Depends on the individual mind. We are so guilty on creating segregation, separation, by simply making something from this mind. This God is really not interested in what mind is saying or doing, or making preferences or improving what is already perfect. He's not interested, because it's just an idea that this mind may change, you see. It's like the parents with the child. The child's a good child, then suddenly it does things that are not really to the parents' standards. What do the parents do? They give it a second chance. It'll change, you know. It's just a stage, it's just a phase the child's going through. God is reacting the same with mind. It's getting, you know, it's going to change. This mind is also going to accept what I see as everything is born perfect. One day it will learn. One day it will learn. If it doesn't, to the mind. And we as this human form, this species, sit and think, well, good old God. Not even aware that we are mind. This body is a makeup of thoughts from this mind. You see, let's put things into an order Okay? Like the bees do in their hive, from the workers to the queen. Let's put things in an order. See if mind likes this. Let's put God at the top. Okay? Pyramid. Here it is. Pyramid. God's at the top. Life is second. Holy Spirit below. Souls below. Consciousness below that. Nature below that. The ones that we're interested in as part of nature, human forms below that. From consciousness, nature is born. From consciousness, mind is also born. We cannot be below nature without mind being. We are born as mind, at the same time as mind, from mind, through mind, with mind, in mind. Pyramid of status. Which one are you? Which one are you? Which one is more important? We are right down at the pecking order, at the base, trying to change what was made at the top, trying to improve what was made at the top, through all these beautiful, transcending Holy Spirit, souls, consciousness, nature, human evolution. So what do we have? Why are we so special? Why is this mind controlling what we are? Because the moment you believe that you are the body, the moment you believe that you are mind, the moment you believe that you can give mind the tools and the ammunition to change what it is not supposed to be changing, it is only supposed to be revealing. When you start going up this pyramid and realizing that you are a soul interacting with the Holy Spirit, appearing as the Holy Spirit. Souls are made up of whole encompassing Holy Spirit, this whole light. Holiness, Holy Spirit, whole light, whole love, whole God, whole existence, whole everything. Appearing as if we are one soul, but we are billions of souls appearing momentary throughout this body and mind that we think we are. Only a few realize what is taking place. The moment you actually think that God, source, that you are truly connected to when you go back up into this pyramid, this special place where superiority works downwards, the bees. The moment you realize you're not a worker, is the moment you realize that everything is pure. Everything is absolutely perfect as it is. And the moment you give any input identity to a perfect thing. You are flowing it. When you, for the first time in your body, saw the sky, there is no recollection of you seeing the sky and your reaction, because mind was not evident, was not there. The moment your eyes opened, your mouth opened, the love in your heart opened, and you saw this beautiful thing. You saw truth. You are seeing truth every day. The moment you put a name onto it, the moment mind gives some sort of description, whether it's color, scale, size, status level in the pyramid, sky is higher than mountains, whatever. The moment it's given the name sky, it's flawed. So what does God do? Ignore it. It'll learn. See? And enlightenment is learning. Coming to terms with everything as the same. That the whole stupidity of being a human trying and learn about something that we implemented. We implemented the names of the skies. We implemented the names of the hills, all names. And then we try and learn about these names that we implemented. It becomes more flawed and flawed and flawed. When we have names like that we introduce, like that mind introduced, like society, empires, my God, we're in trouble. Because these names do not even describe a form or a visual thing. These minds describe thoughts about what we can do to control each other. Business. Show me a business, you see. Show me society. Show me logic. Show me words that have no identity towards an individual component within this world. Yeah? These are dangerous, not accepting what really is. The moment a child is born, it's perfect. End of story. You don't have to give it a name. You don't have to find effort to find love, to give it a hug. It is instantaneous. To see the sky with no name, you see, we have to describe it. Even this enlightened being in a form, body, shape has to use words to describe it to you. Mind describing to the mind. The moment this was seen, this thing, you see, even thing is a name. It is wow. It is monkey language. What do we think? We're clever. We think we're smart. We're going to go back up the pyramid, you know. The more we project, the more names we are going further down the pyramid, the more workers we are creating, the more slavery, the more individualism, segregation, more boundaries, more names, more rules, more regulations. We're going down, 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 down. Reminds me in the Bugsy Malone movie. Down, 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 down. We're going down. But it's only an idea, a concept, a human thing that is going down. It's only the end of this human form, this species. We, the ones inside who actually know who we are, but really don't know what we are, we know that we are infinite life, and that whatever goes down will rise as something else. If we accept it as pure, perfect newness. All of this is what God is revealing with no names. It is simply wow. Wow. What a miracle. Everything I see, smell, touch, hear, and see is wow. when I'm in the presence of any other human being. Wow. When we put this name of color, sex, culture, religion, science, it's flawed. We become flawed. We suffer. We die. Namaste.